You can't fit everything into your brain, and that's what wikis are for. Wikipedia revolutionized the way information is searched, accessed, and even to some extent created. So let's spend some time looking at wiki apps that will give you the kind of access you need no matter where you are. Kicking things off, let's take a look at Wikipanion. Wikipanion is a place to start your research, no matter what the topic. Going to the Wikipedia page on a smartphone or tablet browser can create quite a mess. Thankfully, Wikipanion gives you the same information, but with fast, clean access with a neat and simple layout. Subcategories of a wiki's entries are laid out in what feels like different pages of a virtual magazine. Next up, Qwiki. Get your mind out of the gutter. Qwiki is another version of Wikipedia, but it's best described as an incredibly entertaining way to present information. What do I mean? Qwiki can narrate articles.
Usain St. Leopold, OJ, CD, is a Jamaican sprinter and a 3-time world and Olympic gold medalist.
Qwiki can let you screen videos and use your location to show you what's important in your area. Qwiki is what it sounds like, quick and easy to use, more efficient and condensed with options to expand your search for more information. Just pick a topic and let Qwiki do the work for you. Keep in mind that wiki information is from the masses and not always definitive stuff, but don't let that sway you from using the power of crowdsourced information in a variety of ways. Just don't try to memorize all this stuff.
When we come back after the break, we'll explore a puzzle-solving game that takes place in outer space. Ooh. As if puzzles here on Earth weren't hard enough.
Plus, we'll learn how things work with the power of a few good apps.
Well, all that and a whole lot more when AppTV continues.
We'll see you after the break.
You know that old saying, do one thing really well? It was actually made up by a guy who only made up sayings, but he did it really, really well. They may be super focused, but who says that's a bad thing? Not us. These are our Hot 5 single-use reference apps. Let's get going with Stain 101. We all know that accidents happen, and Stain 101 is a good way to make them unhappen. Learn to remove stains from carpet, clothing, or upholstery. There are also safety tips for using chemical stain removers, just in case it's a serious problem and you need to call in the reinforcements. Pinouts is like a crash course in electronics. Learn how to wire RJ45, USB, FireWire, and other connectors through step-by-step instructions. You can reference information for the beginner as well as the seasoned pro who is just looking for a reminder. Moving along, we come to Knot Guide. Not a guide to Don's acting career or even Knots Landing. This app is instead a guide to actual knot tying. 17 categories and 95 knots are at your fingertips. Search by name or just browse until you find what you're looking for. Next up, we've got the Grammar app. You can help polish up your English skills through grammar, word selection, and vocabulary work. The app is designed to provide questions focused on improving English test scores or just to make you talk more good. And last up is Learn the Lingo. Do you understand your kids? If you're a kid, do you understand other kids? Decode slang with a simple-to-use dictionary that also provides explanations as well as translations. Now, you've got the 411, so you can just be chilling. Know what I'm saying, dog?
It's easy to transfer contacts from one BlackBerry device to another. First, you'll need to have BlackBerry desktop software installed on your computer. Just double-click on the icon to launch the program. Let's begin with your BlackBerry device that contains the contact list you need to import. The first thing you'll need to do is attach it to your computer via USB cable. Next, select the tab entitled Device. It's located in the upper left-hand corner of your desktop software's main menu. Now click on the tab labeled Backup. 3 options are available for you to choose from: Full, Quick, and Custom. The information you save will be the same data that is imported to your new BlackBerry device, so make the choice that best fits your needs. When you're ready, click the Backup button. This will signal BlackBerry desktop software to create a file containing the data that you wish to transfer. Safely disconnect your populated BlackBerry device from the computer and close the BlackBerry desktop software window. Now attach your new BlackBerry device to the computer via USB cable, and then double-click the icon for BlackBerry desktop software. In the upper left-hand corner, you'll see a button labeled Device. Click it, and then select the Restore option. A list of backup files will appear. Highlight the file that you created a few moments ago, and then click the Restore button. A window will appear notifying you that your data is about to be replaced. Click Yes to proceed. Fantastic job! You've just learned how to transfer your contacts to your new BlackBerry device.
Do you find life so easy that you need to complicate it with mind-bending puzzles? And do you enjoy incredible graphics to boot? If you answered yes to either of these two questions, then we got an app for you. It's Enigmo 2 for the iPhone and iPad. This game is a real toughie, so you might want to sit down and take it on. It demands some serious problem-solving skills, and any previous experience solving those problems in outer space is a real bonus. The idea of the game is very simple, but the execution demands patience. You are met with the problem of dripping water that needs to be directed into a container and laser beams that need to be directed to a satellite dish of sorts. There are walls in the way of accomplishing these things, but luckily you have access to the tools that allow you to direct these things to their proper home. Oh, and it's all done in 3D. The boards start out very simple, but become more complex as you pass level after level. Time is a factor here and will directly affect your score, so the quicker you solve the puzzle, the higher the score you will get. There are 50 levels in all, and each comes with new challenges and releases objects that allow the puzzle to be solved. To move in 2D, you just drag your finger on the screen. To move in 3D, you just use 2 fingers. Tap to activate the objects featured at the bottom of the screen, and then drag them into place to direct the liquid or laser. Double tap on it and it will disappear. Once you've activated the object, you can not only drag it into place, but rotate it in the 3D space. See what I mean about getting complex? We found this to be a unique and visually stunning game. It's a rare thing to combine the complex and unique with something so addictive. For the puzzle lovers, this is a game to try. For those who don't list patience among their attributes, it might be one to avoid, as the game can get seriously intense. In fact, this game may prove the statement, "In space, no one can hear you scream," very, very wrong.
Do you like riddles or questions that turn your brain into a pretzel? Then Best Riddles for the iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad is something you'll definitely want to check out.
And checking it out is affordable because the app is free. As the name indicates, it's all about riddles, but it also has a social aspect. If you run into one that you want to share, simply text or email it to a friend through the app.
And if using your lifeline still doesn't help you solve that maddening riddle, just tap the question mark for the answer to end the mental anguish.
The riddles appear in random order and range from easy to ridiculously difficult.
Hey Mike, I've got one for you. What's fun, informative, and out of time for this week?
You must be talking about us. I guess that about wraps it up.
Thanks for joining us here on AppTV.
That really stunk.
Hey, let's
see
you come up with one.
We'll see you next time.
AppTV is brought to you by TELUS.